Back in 1881, when the founders of the city of Gothenburg arrived at this location, there was virtually nothing to build houses with. They were forced to use the one thing that was here, dirt. Sod, to be exact. They built sod houses. One place here in Gothenburg serves as a remembrance of that time. The Sod House Museum, located just off I-80 at exit 211. The Sod House Museum has played an integral part in telling the stories of our settlers for nearly 40 years. Hello, welcome to Avery Solomon's Gothenburg Historical Audio Tour. I am your host, Mark Peyton, and today we will discuss the story of the Sod House Museum and the lives that settlers lived in early Gothenburg. The purpose of the barn was to educate visitors about early settlers in this area. Merle and Linda Block completed the Sod House portion of the museum in 1988. The museum features more than the Sod House. However, there are several exhibits. Examples are an early sewing invention, the world's largest plow, and there are a Native American and buffalo made from barbed wire. Another exhibit that was an important advancement to the ag community of the time is the lightning seed sower, which can be found on one of the walls of the museum. This sower helped farmers spread seed much faster and with much better results. Also on display is a mattress. Inside the mattress are corn husks. The mattress sits on netting strung on the bed frame. In 2020, the Blocks sold the museum to J.C. Smith and Justin Strasberg. According to Karen, Smith's grandmother, and his Aunt Michelle, an estimated 30 to 40 people visit the museum each day. The mother-daughter duo also said that the favorite feature of all the attractions is the sod house. The walls of the house are made from large chunks of sod cut from the prairie and stacked one on top of the other. These sod bricks are muddied with sand and clay. Once in place, the sod walls are whitewashed with 4 to 5 layers of lime and water. The lime coating was designed to keep the bugs and ants out. The ceiling of the house is strung with cotton muslin to keep dirt and bugs from dropping out of the roof and into the house. The settlers did need some wood for various parts of the house, such as the windows, roof, and door. Most settlers, however, had to buy wood and transport it to the house because the plains did not have a natural abundance of trees. Before wood planks were available for use on the floors, the floor was well-packed dirt. Rugs were often put over top the dirt floor and later the wood planks to keep the settlers' feet warm. As you tour the sod house, you will notice a bird cage near the windowsill. It is said that canaries and other pet birds were often placed in the window to keep the wife from getting lonely. The husband was often gone all day long farming or for multiple days when he went to town for supplies. On the windswept plains of early Nebraska, mental illness due to loneliness was common. Pet birds and other animals were an important component to the house in providing some company for the wife during the husband's long absences. Along with the equipment exhibits in the museum is information about Gothenburg, such as Lake Helen and the early beginnings of the town. A new addition planned for the museum, according to Mrs. Smith and Michelle, is an area dedicated to the various FFA projects of local students. For example, one student has honey featured at the museum made from their local bee business. It's easy to see that the Sod House Museum plays an important role in telling the stories of early settlers. The museum is available at no cost to the visitor, and as I said earlier, you can visit the Sod House Museum off I-80 exit 211, or you can find it via Google Mapping. Thank you for listening to this episode of Avery Solomon's Gothenburg Historical Audio Tour. If you want to see and listen to more episodes like this, check out the YouTube or Facebook page titled Gothenburg Historical Audio Tour.